Today, we're going to be reacting to the brand new South Arcade EP Play.
This is their second EP off the back of 2005 that they released last year, and it feels like they're gearing up towards an album sometime soon. We must be getting one, but let's not waste any time and jump into things here with the first track, Drive Myself Home. Oh, a lot of heavy energy right out the gate.
Yeah, it's a nice way to say hello, that, isn't it? Oh. I'm already waiting for it to just boot back in again.
Oh, yeah.
I like the way she's delivering those vocals.
I feel like she's really good at that. The way that she phrases the lyrics and the vocals is great. It's catchy. It's very catchy. I like the introduction of each instrument there. Swap it all out, pull it all the way back, and then start to introduce them back in. The drums are really clean as well. Ooh. Build up that suspense. A lot of cool effects going on.
Oh. It's not what I was expecting there. It's like we've had a double build-up.
Yeah. I'm going to get kicked back in a second. Oh, goodbye drums. Oh, those drums, man. My man on the drums was destroying that hi-hat then at the end. It was so like all the little bits that he was doing and the effects that they had on the guitars and everything. That little jitter on the before the guitar came in, that did it do into the guitar. Great stuff.
I thought that was really cool. I must admit, I've not listened to a bunch of South Arcade stuff. I've seen them online a lot, but it was weirdly nostalgic but modern at the same time. Like the way they were using the breaks and the electronic influences and stuff made it feel like something I've not really heard before, but it kind of had that nostalgic, like kind of new metal-ish vibe to it as well in moments. I don't know. I just thought it was a really cool sound.
It does feel kind of new metal adjacent, doesn't it? Where it's kind of, because she's also got that kind of rap style with the delivery. I mean, we spoke about that with the lyrics and the way that she delivers them. It's always interesting. But up next, we've got Bleed Out, song number 2. Different vibe.
Are we going to have a calm one? I'm not sure on that initial vocal,
a bit of spoken word delivery almost. It's interesting what they do with the vocals because she's got like an enhancement on them, but you know that she can sing the vocals. It's just to add to the effect.
Proper head bopper in it. It's got some rhythm to it in this section.
Dropout section.
Police sirens going round.
No, the panning across the headphones here.
Yeah, the production on this section is great.
Back with that hi-hat again. Bro loves that
I knew you'd love hi-hat, Donny, coming back in.
Feels like we've got a bit more higher tempo now. Whew.
The drums almost sound muffled in some sections and then really clean in other.
Adds a nice dynamic.
I mean, the ending for both of those first two tracks has been insane, and it's just gone all over the place and brought in so much energy. But I think that's a really nice way to end a track. Like, you kind of get to hear the initial sound and elements, dive a little bit into them, and then boom, the last minute is just hectic.
And they kind of deconstruct it and then build it back up, and they take some elements out, then they reintroduce them, and it just adds like an energy to it because it keeps it moving. Every time a new instrument comes in or like re-enters the mix, you go, oh, that's back again. I forgot how much I liked that part.
And I feel I've seen some complaints about the like auto-tune or effects on the vocals online, but I actually, because it's such a prevalent part of the production and the sound that they're putting out, I don't mind it. As you said, I feel she's not doing it to hide her voice. She's doing it because it adds to the song and gives it this weird, like, modern-esque. I don't even know how to describe the vibe, but it's got its own sound, and part of that is those effects.
That's the style that they're going for, isn't it? You know, they're adding these effects onto it to make it kind of their sound. And in the same way, let's use T-Pain as an example. Everybody hated the fact that he uses auto-tune or used auto-tune, and he introduced it to the world. But then when you actually listen to T-Pain sing, you're like, no, the auto-tune was just a tool that he was using. He could still deliver the vocals, and I think it's very much the same with South Arcade, where, yeah, they have the enhancements, but it's just to make the sound more interesting.
Well, up next, Tim, is track number 3, Supermodels. A track named after us.
Come on. I have to admit, I do know this one.
Good little riff, that, innit?
The breathing that she uses is really cool. That's cool. Nice little harmonies.
I feel like it's her vocals and then there's almost a robot whispering in my ear for the harmonies and callbacks.
Such a fun track, this. She's doing a lot with the vocal line as well, doing a lot of different things. Love these little dropouts, don't they?
What's with the random DJ horn going off? Charlie Sloth entered the room.
Love it because they always have these little really heavy sections mixed in.
It's always in that last section of the song. I can just imagine everyone bouncing to this stuff.
Losing their shit.
Yeah, that does go hard. The way that they just calm it down for a minute and then pump it back full of energy.
There was a lot more on the production side in that track. Like you had the lower voice being in there, counting down 3, 2, 1, and repeating Supermodel after she said it. There was a lot of these different, I want to say space age sounds that sound like lasers being shot and like the pew and all these mad noises going on. And it adds so much to a track and just creates kind of, I think there is always the potential to go too far and do too many things, but with the style that they're going for and how they're creating these tracks, I think it works really nicely.
For me, it's that style. Like, this is super unique. As I said, I feel like I've heard a lot of South Arcade, but I've never sat and listened to them like this. And I appreciate it's quite like a youthful sounding EP so far. I feel like a lot of young people are like it, and a lot of old people might be like, what's this? Why are you playing this stuff? But I really like the vibes and the different elements that they're adding in that I never hear in other music.
Yeah, it's a breath of fresh air in the music scene as a whole. And I'm not really sure what genre you could even put them in. And I think when somebody is really that, like, you know, you're not sure what genre it is, it adds this new intrigue to them because you're trying to piece it together. And it's just nice to hear a fresh sound. But up next, we've got Fear of Heights in all caps. Fear of Heights! Ah!
Do you have a fear of heights?
Not really.
Nah, I'm pretty sound with it.
Claustrophobia. That's a bad one. Being in lifts. Ooh, scary.
But it's like the distortion, just constant.
Crunchy. And her voice is really distinct as well. Like if you just heard a song on the radio, you would immediately know it was South Arcade.
Like, this section sounds like it doesn't have anywhere near as many effects on. Ooh.
Liking that bass.
You know what I've thought for all of these songs so far? They would fit perfectly into so many different games and films. Do you know what I mean? Or like a TV show.
Restraining yourself from giving
I just
examples.
want to make up a mad story. Like, imagine now someone's walking through the underworld of Detroit trying to find someone, and there's like cars, old Mustangs speeding past and stuff, and these are just searching, and then all of a sudden chase starts.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
You know what I mean?
Good. That's good. Do you want to drop a message telling me you direct the music videos? That snare's just cutting right through. That felt like a... like you were saying, less effects on it. It was a much more, let's say, I don't want to say simple because it wasn't simple, but a much more common sound, let's say. And it shows that they can work with both sides of the coin, really.
I just think common's a funny word.
Well, common, I don't know if that's worse. Common. Is that worse? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm trying to do it in a way that isn't
you're not
offensive.
saying it's crap.
No, not at all.
It's just a little bit more listenable
Safe.
to people with less music knowledge. I don't know how to say it.
What the fuck? All right, Mr. Fucking... Oh, I've got the music
No, I'm
knowledge.
saying it in a
I
way
understand South Arcade.
No, listening to these, I feel like a lot of people would instantly hate them because of the sound that they're putting out. I feel like it's people that listen to a lot of weird music, like they're into pop punk, they're into nu metal, that would kind of get what they're going for.
Yeah, because it's a melging of all those genres. Melging? I don't think that's a word.
We've lost it in this section, mate. Anyway, let's go on to the last track, Blood Run Warm, which should be Runs Warm. That makes no sense.
Oh,
It's like the start
clean
of an indie
guitar.
rock song.
Yeah.
I'd quite like it actually if on this last track they went in a completely different direction. I don't feel that they will because it's an EP, but
a bit more of a ballad. It's a really soft bass sound as well. This is a lighter track. Little voices. Sounds like that little fucking annoying fairy from Legend of Zelda.
Haunted.
Yeah, that too. It's got a big feel to this, hasn't it?
And it sounds like there's very little auto-tune or any effects on this part.
Oh, euphoric.
Yeah, it builds into this very grandiose moment, doesn't it?
I feel like towards the end there, we were hearing kind of male vocals doing the harmony, like a little bit in the background. So if anybody knows which member of the band delivers those vocals, I'd be very intrigued because it was impressive. I think that was them basically saying this whole EP was, let's do a lot of styles. It all works in the same vein because her voice is so prominent that it makes the sound very similar.
Well, I actually thought the first 4 songs was them doing their style, like them saying, this is who we are, this is what we do, and smashing it out the park, to be honest. And then that last song was a bit more of a calm moment to kind of take a breath. And I really liked that. I thought that was them saying, no, we can do a track that's not loads of effects and loads of energy, and they did a good job of that as well. I'm massively impressed.
Yeah, we had the 4th track, Fear of Heights, which was kind of lower on the production side of things, but then we had the final track, which is this whole like ballad, and also really, really, really put a lot of emphasis on how good her vocals actually are, and takes away from that kind of debate of, oh, is it the auto-tune, is it the effects? No, she's a great vocalist.
Yeah, I think that might be the entire point of that song, to be honest, but I really enjoyed that EP way more than I thought I would. As I say, I've not heard that much South Arcade. I see a lot about them online. I've listened to a couple of the songs before, but that's only 5 songs, and I wish it was more. I wish that we had an album and that there was more content to dive into here, because I really enjoyed some of those. Especially for me, Supermodels was a standout, because it was like the way that it just dropped everything back and then boom, so much energy. And actually that last track, Blood Run Warm, I thought that was really good, just to show a different side of the band.
Yeah, live, Supermodels goes absolutely insane. I went to see them, I want to say last week now, it could have been this week, and it was fantastic. One really cool thing they have on the stage show is they have these giant like spray cans on the sides of the stage. They take them with them for every show, and they have the smoke machines in the top of them, so when it goes off it looks like the spray can's shooting out. And it's just those little things, those little touches, that they've thought about, and they've added it to the show, and it really adds a lot. And they're one of those bands that when you see them live, they're as good, if not better, than the studio quality, and that's a really impressive thing when you've got as many sounds as they do.
I was going to say, that's the majority of things that I've seen from them is live clips from different festivals, and I know they've been on tour recently, like their TikToks of them rehearsing and stuff. They've done such a good job of marketing themselves and putting out a unique image. Like, everything's about socials nowadays, isn't it? And these lot seem so on it and so down with it, but they're not putting across this like modern influencery type image. It's more so like a old school, like we're just posting us having fun and having a laugh and having fun on tour. And I really like that. It's cool to see probably one of the quickest growing British bands doing it that way.
I could see these getting to a point soon where they are kind of climbing up the stages at festivals to the point where, I mean, they did Leeds Fest this year. We're in 2025, yeah. They did Leeds and Reading this year, Reading and Leeds, whatever you want to call it. And then I can see in the next couple of years, I think they're going to keep hitting it till the point that they get an album out. Once they get that album out, I think they're going to do great on sales. They're going to have a great fan base. They've already got like 1.4 million on Spotify. I think there's a lot of potential for this band to be very big.
Well, that was South Arcade Play. Make sure you let us know in the comments. There's only 5 to choose from. Tell us what your favourite song from this EP was.
And if you want us to, make sure you let us know if you want us to listen to the 2005 EP, which was released last year, because I think you've been pleasantly surprised by this. I was already somewhat of a fan, but Joe's taken a whole new liking to him.
I really enjoyed it. While you're here, hit like and subscribe so you stick around for more content, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.